Hello, Irvington artists. My name is Mrs. Reed and I will be your art teacher this year. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. This is my family. I live with my husband and our 3 daughters, Penny, Margot, and Ruby. And I am an artist. I also believe all of you are artists. We will start our art classes with this mantra. I am positive, I am creative, I am mindful, I am amazing, I am an artist. Because we all are. There are many different kinds of artists. There are musicians and filmmakers and cartoonists and fashion designers. So when you come to art, I like to try a little bit of everything. That way we can figure out what kind of art you like to make. So it's always important to try, even if we're using materials that aren't your favorite. For me, I like to make wire sculptures like the ones you see here. I also like to paint and sew things with fabric and thread and even make lots of knots with macrame. It's my favorite to do mixed media artwork, which means combining a few of my favorite materials. Now let's take a look at the magical space where we will be making art together. Next time you come to art, each of you will get a special color that will be your table spot for every time you come to art. And if you want to know what we're going to be making that day, you can check this cabinet right here. It says what each grade level will be working on and what our objectives are. That cabinet is also where we keep all of the artwork we create, except for our sketchbooks. Our sketchbooks stay in these bins right over here. The materials we use will be on your table or passed out to you, but if you ever need anything extra, they will be in these project material bins right here. In the art room, we follow the art room expectations. Each letter stands for a certain expectation that we need to follow. The letter A stands for aim for your best and also aim to do right. Always try to do your best in here and to do the right thing. The R stands for respect. Respect yourself, your friends, and the art room itself. And finally, T, it is so important that we trust in ourselves and to trust in our abilities to learn. When you follow those art room expectations, I want to celebrate you. So let's talk about some of the rewards that you can earn for following them. At the end of each class, I will pick one artist to be the SOAR ticket winner. I will write your name and what I noticed you doing that was so amazing in the art room, such as helping a friend or persevering with your artwork. You'll also get to pick a small prize. Your whole class can also work together to earn privileges too. So that is what this reward chart is for. We fill in a bar at the end of each class if you all work together to clean up quickly and follow those art room expectations, and that will earn you some privileges for your entire class, like choosing your own seats or even having an art class party. Yes, art is a lot of fun, and coming to the art room is going to kind of be a reward in itself. We're going to have a lot of fun together. But what exactly does a day in the art room kind of look like? Well, the first thing that we're going to do is your teacher will bring you and you will line up on these colorful dots right outside of my room. That way you give enough space to the person in front of and behind you. And you're going to sanitize your hands, and then you can do a quiet ninja entrance. That means you can show me your awesome ninja moves on your way into the classroom, but you're going to be silent and sneaky just like a ninja would be. Then you will sit down at your assigned color spot, and you will use your Mona Lisa manners. That shows me that you're ready to start art. The Mona Lisa is a famous painting, and she is doing 3 wonderful things that shows me she is paying attention. Her eyes are looking at the teacher or looking at the screen paying attention. Her mouth is closed and quiet, and her hands are to herself. She's not touching a friend or any other art supplies. Once you're in your seat, you might also want to check to see who the helpers are. If the helper color matches the color at your table spot, then that means you will get to be the helper for that art class. You might help by passing out or collecting the artwork, passing out supplies, or even helping to sponge and clean the tables at the end of class. When it's teach time, when the teacher's talking, you should be using your Mona Lisa manners. But when it's art making time, look at the blabber brush. This will tell you what volume your voice levels could be at while you're working on your artwork. But if I ever need to get your attention for anything, this special bell makes different noises for different occasions. Whenever you hear it, you should stop what you're doing, drop what you're holding, look and listen. This next sound warns you when there's only 5 minutes left before cleanup time, and when it is time to clean up, you'll hear this sound. So here's a great example of what to do when it is cleanup time. When you hear that bell, you should stop what you're doing, put away your materials, and gladly give your artwork over to the helper. You could always finish it at another time. This is what not to do. Your class probably wouldn't earn any privileges on the reward chart if you were all behaving like this. After your table has put away all your supplies nice and neatly and you're sitting quietly, then we are ready to line up. I always call on the cleanest, quietest tables first to line up. And then you'll exit pretty much the same way you came in. When I call you to line up, you'll push in your stool, you'll sanitize your hands, and you'll line up in the hallway, standing on one of those colorful dots, and you'll quietly wait for your teacher. This is also when I pick a friend from your class to color in one of the bars on the reward chart for your class if you've earned it. I am so excited to make art with you this year. It is my job to teach you art, and it is my dream job, but there's another reason why I do what I do. I truly feel that art class is where you become the masterpiece I know you are. I believe in you, I trust in you, and I love that I get to spend part of my day with you. Now let's get creating.